Right, this is the last lesson that I'm officially going to do with you on new stuff that we have learned in the statistics unit. First of all, I'd like to go over all the definitions with you. Mode, it's the most occurring number. It's the one that there's more of. There can be more than one mode. If more than one number has the same amount, there could be multiple modes. There could be no mode. No mode only occurs when every number has the same number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one of everything, so no mode. But if you have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have two ones and two twos, so there's 1 and 2 have more than everything else. So that's how mode works. The median is the middle number. You find the number that's in the middle. If there's 5 numbers, the third number would be in the middle. Way of doing it, I always do cross off first, then last, so you're left with the middle. If you have an odd number, there's going to be one number in the middle. If you have an even number, there's going to be two numbers in the middle. Like if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 numbers there. 2 and 3 end up in the middle. To figure out what 2 and 3 are for the middle, add 2 and 3, you get 5. Take half of it, you get 2.5. And that makes sense because 2.5 is in between 2 and 3. So middle is median. The mean is the average. You add up all the numbers and divide by however many numbers there are. So if you have 1, 2, 3, you add up 1 plus 2 plus 3, you get 6. I just added up 3 numbers, so the average number is a 2. Okay? Range is big number minus small number. If the numbers go from 1 to 10, the big number is 10, the small number is 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. That's range, big minus small. Now the LQR and the UQR, the lower quartile and the upper quartile. You find these when you're doing the box and whisker or the box plots, as they're also called. That is, first of all, you have to find the median, the number in the middle. Once you find the number in the middle, you're left with a bunch of numbers to the left. Find the middle of those. On the left, that's the LQR. Then you find the numbers in the middle of the numbers on the right. That's the UQR, the upper quartile. So that's what those two are. Then if you want the interquartile range, it's the upper number minus the lower number. The MAD, or the mean absolute deviation, is you have to find the mean first, add up all the numbers you're given, divide by however many numbers you are, and there's your mean. Once you have the mean, see how far each number is the mean. Is it 1 away from the mean? 2? Like if you have 5, then you check 3. 3 is 2 away from the mean. 7 is also 2 away from the mean. So see how far all your numbers are from the mean. Write them down, add them up, and divide by however many numbers there were. Okay, so we're going to do an example that includes all of this. So if you want to watch this a few times, that's good. If you're doing your homework and you're not sure how, come back here, and I'm going over each one of these things step by step, because each one of these things is going to be a homework problem. I'm going to give you a list of numbers for your homework, much like I've done here, and then you have to find out each one of these things for a question. Okay, here we go. So my numbers are 4, 4, 5, 5, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18. Always put them in order. On your homework, I'm not going to put them in order for you. I need you to do that first. So let's do some of the easier things first. Let's start here. Range. The biggest number, 18, minus the smaller number, 4. So this one is 18 minus 4. Big minus small. So the range is 14. Okay, mode we said was most occurring. 4, 4, 5, 5. Nothing else happens again. This happens more than everything else, and so does this. So we have a mode of 4 and 5. Okay. Now our median is our middle, and I always like to go first, last, first, last, first, last, first, last, first, last. And I get a middle of 10. Okay. So to get our median, we have to add these all up to save us effort. I'm going to add them all up for you. I add up 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 and so on. I get 110. Divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many times does 11 go into 110? Well, it goes in 10 times. 10 times 11 is 110. So my mean is also 10. Okay. Now, to save room, I'm going to move these numbers over to the other side, and we're going to continue with finding these. Okay, let's go over here. So this was 10, this was 10, this was 4, this was 5, and this was 14. Okay. And this was the median. We're going to need to know that. Okay. So to get my lower quartile, I have to find the middle of these. My lower quartile, 5 is in the middle. My upper ones, 14 is in the middle. So that's how you do that. Once you find the median, the lower quartile is the middle of those numbers. The upper quartile is the middle of those numbers. Okay, my inner quartile range is the upper minus the lower. 14 minus 5 is 9. Okay, now my MAD, my mean absolute deviation. That's the tricky one. It's the one we learned the other day. Okay, so we'll get blue. Okay, so for this one, I need my median, which is 10. So we're going to compare all of these numbers to 10 as the mean absolute deviation. So we're going to see how these numbers all deviate from 10. Okay, how far is 4 from 10? Well, 6. 4 from 10 is 6. 5 from 10 is 5. 5 from 10 is 5. 9 from 10 is 1. 10 from 10 is 0. 12 from 10 is 0. 13 is 3 from 10. 14 is 4 from 10. 6 is 6 from 10. And 8 is 8 from 10. There's all my deviants. So I need to find the total of this. 6, 12, 17, 22, 23, 25, 28, 32, 38, and 46. So I need to find my mean absolute deviation. So I divide this total by 11. There's 11 numbers there. So this isn't going to come out good, but it's good for us. 11 goes in there 4 times, give me 44. 2 left. 11 goes into 20 1 time, so it's 4.1. 90. 11 goes into 98 times. 88. We'll stop here and we'll just say this is 4. We'll round it up to 4.2 because 8 rounds up. And we'll get 4.2 for that. So that is everything that you're going to be doing on your exit ticket today. It's kind of a review of everything we've learned basically to calculate in statistics. Good luck with it. And if you need to, come back and look at this video. Goodbye.